Hi, welcome to Critical Recap. I'm Dani Carr and I'm here to catch you up on the latest episode of Critical Role. Here's what happened on episode 12, Midnight Espionage. First off, I would just like to start this recap by saying, holy shit, this episode was insane! Okay, onwards. The Mighty Nine are trying to find handwriting samples for Lord Sutan so they can forge a letter that implicates both him and High Richter Prasine in criminal activities. They have to break into Lord Sutan's house to steal his wax seal and signet, then to break into the High Richter's house to plant the forged letter. All of this has to occur in one night during a gala in the tri-spire. Bo and Jester go to Lord Sutan's estate, running reconnaissance and finding it heavily guarded, but not without possible weak points. The boys and Knot head to the Guided Hand Infirmary, a medical center run by Lord Sutan's son, in search of handwriting samples. While there, they manage to cause complete chaos.
And I'm gonna just start crawling, leaving a trail of vomit into the next room going, no!
Take
no!
fine damage.
Yep.
I go the opposite direction that he starts walking, because I'm like,
Right. The clerk at this point says, please, stay tight, I'm going to, shit!
Molly causes a scene in the waiting room while Ford coughs up a storm, and Caleb and Knot disguise themselves as mother and daughter. Frumpkin even gets in on the action by biting an orderly. They manage to look around, but due to their antics, find little to nothing of value. The entire excursion ends with Knot and Caleb nearly arrested, and Molly jumping out a window.
You just shoulder roll, leap through, shattering the window out of the infirmary, rolling into the alley. You see this happen as Molly just, like, chaotic spill of glass shards and purple skin.
run!
They meet back at the Leaky Tap, where Jester works on forging the letter. The next day, the party sneaks into the sewer, waiting for Jester to let them out in the tri-spire. She meets up with Ulog, the rogue dwarf member of the Knights of Requital, managing to get him past the guards, and they spring everyone from the sewers. First up is Lord Sutan's house. They scale a tree onto the roof, with Ford and Molly staying below to keep watch. They enter the house, and Jester casts Locate Object on the wax seal, and leads them to a room with a large carpet. While they explore the room, the carpet is revealed as a rug of smothering, springing to life and attacking! Knot and Bo both end up smothered, but the rug is defeated, and both were saved. Though Knot immediately winds up paralyzed for an hour after she opens the box containing the wax seal.
There's this sudden burst of a brief light through, and all your muscles kind of tense up, and you are paralyzed.
Motherfucker.
The Mighty Nine head to the High Richter's home, getting inside by having Jester disguise herself as the High Richter and Ford as a guard. Caleb, Knot, and Ulog sneak around back, while Jester and Ford disarm traps heading up the stairs. The two groups convene in the High Richter's room, where Jester plants the forged letter. Ulog finds a piece of evidence that exonerates his wife, proving that the High Richter knew of her innocence. Caleb attempts to steal some magical scrolls, but Ford stops him.
Leave no trace.
No, I'm taking this.
Put it back, or
I'm
I'll
taking this. Isn't worth my time. I'm taking this.
put it down, or
I
I'll
pull
leave
out
you
my-
here.
You guys
And
all
crossbow
stop at
and
the
point it at
landing as you
Ford.
turn back.
Ford, put that fucking thing down.
My hand starts to glow with Eldritch Blast energy. I will fucking leave both of you here. We're either a team, or you're working for yourselves. Decide.
As they begin to leave the house, High Richter Prasine herself catches them. Ulog gives Caleb the evidence to release his wife, before sacrificing himself by using a bead from a necklace of fireballs, tackling the High Richter and blowing both of them up! The group manages to escape the house, but off in the distance, one of the tri-spire's towers is attacked by some kind of magic orb, beginning to collapse.
Going to cover.
You hear this crack sound as the black sphere suddenly folds into nothing, and where it was, you see all the stone that made that part of the tower collapse, crush, and then stumble. The tower begins to slowly shift as you hear in the distance screams echoing around.
They see two figures fly away from the tower, with guards attacking them, and the Mighty Nine make their escape into the sewers amid all the confusion and panic in the crowds. As they head down, they see a heavily wounded figure clad in insect-like armor, carrying a strange magical device. He spoke a sentence in Undercommon, and while Caleb attempted to cast Comprehend Languages, he unsheathed a blade and charged at Caleb and the group! And that is it for episode 12 of Critical Role! Catch episode 13 tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific on Geek and Sundry's Twitch or YouTube, or on ProjectAlpha.com.